Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Today's tutorial is going to be a knitting stitch tutorial, and the stitch we are doing today is called the grain of powder stitch. Now it is worked up in multiples of 2. So if you would like to grab some worsted weight yarn or even some bulky weight, up to you, and corresponding needles to work this up, just cast on in multiples of 2. If you are working on a project already and would like to incorporate this into your project, you are welcome to do so by making sure that you are putting it in multiples of 2. There are no extra stitches. All right, so this is a 3-row repeat. This is what the front of the swatch looks like, the front of your work. And this is what the back looks like. So the back just kind of looks like a purl stitch. The front of it is what has these different stitches with texture. And the way that it's done, it creates an offset. So you get this like angle of stitches, which you can kind of see right here. All right, so now that you've cast on in multiples of 2, we're going to begin with row 1. Okay, so row 1, you're going to purl your first stitch. So purl 1. And now you're going to move your yarn to the back and slip your next stitch purlwise. Move your yarn to the front and purl the next stitch. Now this is your repeat to the end of the row. Move the yarn to the back, slip purlwise, move the yarn to the front, and purl the next stitch. All right, so we're going to move a little bit faster. Yarn to the back, slip, yarn to the front, purl. Yarn to the back, slip, yarn to the front, purl. Back, slip, front, purl. Back, slip, front, purl. Back, slip, front, purl. Back, slip, front, purl. Almost to the end, back, slip, front, purl. And now your last stitch is a slip stitch. So make sure that your yarn is to the back, slip that stitch, and turn your work over. Row 2 and every alternating row will be purl all stitches. So for row 2, we're going to bring our yarn back around to the front. Now I hold it kind of with my thumb so that way I can slip underneath that first stitch, wrap my yarn around, and then I let go and cinch it down. Purl your first stitch and every stitch thereafter to the end of the row. So go ahead and purl all stitches for row 2. Once you've completed your last stitch on row 2, you're going to turn your work over. And we're going to do row 3. Row 3 is the last of your repeating rows. We're going to leave our yarn to the back. We're going to slip as if to purl our first stitch. Now we're going to bring that yarn to the front and purl the next stitch. Move it to the back, slip as if to purl, to the front, and purl. And that is your repeat for row 3. Now when you get to the end of row 3, your last stitch is a purl stitch. So that is your 3-row repeat for the grain of powder stitch. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this stitch tutorial. Be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now.